Well, hello people. I'm going to do a quick video and broadcast. Share a couple tips. Here's how you complete that. If you played Nuka World, you know that there's a trophy to spend 100,000 in tickets. Well, you just use the conveyor belts. And then, of course, you got the coins. I don't know if you can hear that, but every time a ball touches the rim, you're getting points towards tickets. It doesn't necessarily have to go through, it just has to touch the rim. And mine's definitely doing that. Matter of fact, a lot of them are going through. It'll eventually knock that ball loose. But and the tickets just keep hanging out like that, the same amount of tickets. But it keeps multiplying. Like right now, that's 76 tickets. If I left it in there, just kept feeding it, it would be like 200 tickets or 300 tickets or 400 tickets. It'd multiply. Little quick tip on gameplay. I'm gonna give a couple tips on gameplay and well, just starting out. First off, if you want to make some money and not be cheating, because they always fix those. I mean, there's always a little way that you can cheat and make money, but if you want to do it within the rules, I suggest to build water. Industrial water plants. Put them up. You'll make tons of water at each place. And you could, if you get the first 2 points of cap collector, you can sell that water for 15 caps a piece. And when you're getting like 400 or 500 water every few days because of all these industrial water plants, you're making a shit ton of caps. You never have to worry about needing to buy something. Basically, you just go into a store, you buy everything that you want, and then instead of giving them caps, you go over to your list and give them that amount worth of water. So if you got like $1,500 worth of stuff you want to buy, you go over to your list and you give them 1,500 caps worth of water, which is only like, I don't know, 76 bottles, and you've got like 490 something or 5 something. But basically you can put these industrial water plants up anywhere that you have a big body of water, like Sanctuary, the beach, the Warwick Homestead once you get it, all around the fort, all around Spectacle Island. I mean, you can just make shit tons of water. Another little tip that I have, I'll show you the balance I have. Yeah, I'm making 680 water, and I only need 20 to 40 because I got 23 people. So I'm making quite enough extra water to be able to make money on it. But another little tip when you're first starting out, because this game has 5 different ways it can end, at least just the basic ways it can end, depending on who you side with, which I suggest you do before you go to Far Harbor, because there's a couple special endings in Far Harbor that you can only do if you finish the main game and the main storyline. But also, since you want to get your settlement up to 20, which is considered a large settlement, I mean, that's the sweet spot, that's what you want to get. You want to get 20 with it, enough beds and everything for everybody to where they're happy. I have to throw in a couple more stores, and this one will actually go up to 100 happiness and give me the Benevolent Leader trophy if I didn't already have it, which is 100% happiness. But I already got the trophy, so I don't need it, so fuck, I ain't getting no more stores. But anyways, my first suggestion, first out of the vault, when you're making one of your 5 characters that you need to make, always take Idiot Savant, the first level of it, every time. It doesn't matter how smart you're making your character. Always take the Idiot Savant, because I've got like 20 some characters. All of them all of them but this one are 100 or greater. There's quite a few of them that are maxed out. She's at 99 and 3/4 or something like that. But I just use her for broadcast, mostly, and experimentation. But anyways, you want to get to 20. So get your settlement up to like 15. Get yourself to like level 40, level 50. And then go do the mission at Concord. Don't do that mission. I know it's the first mission they tell you to do, but don't do it. Go find all your stores, start working on your bobbleheads, do miscellaneous missions, side missions, all that other stuff. Get yourself up to level 40, level 50. Get 15 or so in Sanctuary. Then go do that mission. You'll kick the shit out of that Deathclaw with, you know, being level 40 or 50. And you'll get an automatic 5 citizens, which is you're already at 15 or more. Boom. You just hit the sweet spot of 20 without having to, you know, work the settlement and get it there. You just got it there like super easy. And by the way, you're only allowed the amount of citizens that are going to automatically go into your place while you're making them happy. It has something to do with your charisma. It's your charisma. How's it go? It's 10 plus your charisma. That's your max settlement size, without doing any tricks. But if you get it up to 15, you can get those automatic 5 from the Concord mission. After they're at 15, it won't matter that your charisma's not maxed out. You'll go to 20, and it'll stay at 22. So then you just have to make them happy. So make water. Don't go to Concord right away. Find your stores. Find your bobbleheads. Never use points in the map to take anything to 10. What I'm talking about is the Vault-Tec map. You can take something to 9, but never take it to 10. The 10th spot is for the bobblehead. If you don't have the bobblehead in that spot, then don't take it down to 10. Because the bobblehead will take it to 10. Because there's a bobblehead for everyone. And if you take it to 10, you just wasted one of your points. Which means of the 9 gazillion other characters out in the world, your character's at a handicap because, you know, there's a point that he should have been able to spend on weapons or cool abilities that he just wasted because, you know, he put a point in that could have been a bobblehead. So take it to 9, then find the bobblehead. Or find the bobblehead and then you can put the point in to take it to 10, but you know what I'm saying. Every one of these abilities is 10 points. It's 9 points that you earn and a bobblehead. 9 points that you earn and a bobblehead. But I always take Innate Savant right away, and I try to get my water down to where I can, or my intelligence down to where I can take Science 1, because you need it for the industrial water plant. And then from there, you know, it depends on what I am. Because, I mean, until you hit around 100 or 110, after I don't know, maybe it's even higher, maybe 150, it doesn't really matter anymore because you're going to have, by the time it ends up, you're going to have all the perks. But until you get up into that extremely high range, you can specialize. You can decide how you want your character to fight. Is it going to be a sniper? Is it going to be a melee guy? Is he going to be a pugilist? Is he going to be, you know, is he not going to have any real fighting ability? Is he going to have big guns and explosions? I don't, you know. You can specialize until then. My favorite is a sniper sneaky character. Sneaky with a pistol. great with a sniper gun from long range. But, you know, I got melees and big guns and everything. It's up to you. Oh, and there's a couple missions that you have to be careful that you don't do. I have one character. I finished the frickin' storyline in Far Harbor. I talked to the main guy before I finished the mission where you talk to help Chase and the doctor. And now I got a mission that you can't complete with that character. And the character's at like 150, so I'm obviously not going to start her over, but yeah, if you go to Far Harbor, make sure you finish that. Finish up all the missions before you go talk to any main characters. Everything with the doctor, everything with Chase. And the world will be good. But make water. Play with the building thing. I've got all kinds of buildings. All kinds of crazy, incredible buildings. I'd like to show some of them off here, but that's not what this video is about. I guess I could do a video on that. Showing off my buildings. But, yeah, if you didn't notice, I've got a shitload of apes in here. I was playing around with the catch a creature thing, and I'm pretty much overrun with apes. There's times that you can't really get through the main drag because of all the apes running around in here. There was more than this, but now it's just apes and mole rats. But it was more than that. I had a bunch of different creatures in here, but I axed some of them. You should see Red Rocket. If the power ever goes down in Red Rocket, we're in trouble. Oh, another thing is the missile launcher, as far as defense goes, they're cool and everything, but even with 900 on your defense, it's possible, especially when you're in the upper levels, for your power to get knocked down. I mean, especially if you didn't side with the Institute, because the Institute guys can just appear in the middle of your base at a weak spot and knock your power out. And let me tell you this, if you got an albino Deathclaw, a chameleon Deathclaw, and I think I got an epic somewhere, you don't want your power going down. Uh-oh. He accidentally clips one of those Deathclaws. He's gonna be in world hurt. I don't know how you get in there. This place is all fenced. It's got hellaciously good defenses, I think. 114. Oh yeah, it hasn't reached 150 yet. But still, how the fuck they get in there? Oh, now the siren's going off. Good job, guys. Fight's over. It's time for the siren. Woohoo! You're on top of it. I love the security guy. He's Eagle Eye. That's what his nickname used to be. Jeez. I don't think I got a character that's even attempting to run laser guns anymore because they just spoiled the experience in this game. Let's show Deathclaws out. Oh, it's a chameleon. That's why they weren't attacking. I was wondering why the Deathclaws weren't attacking. It was because the siren wasn't on. Yeah. I'll tell you who makes the best pets and best bodyguards is the scorpions. Those things are sick, twisted defenders. They usually stay out of the way, and like when you see those guys grouping up right here, that's because the siren's going off. And when that happens, your pets and stuff can get blocked. They can't get through sometimes. I mean, Deathclaws can, but you know, like this. I'm running right now, and they're in the way. That never happens to scorpions. If I had this place full of scorpions and we got attacked and the siren was actually going off, the scorpions would drop in the ground, go out there, kill the shit out of the guy, and then return. Unless they got too far away from the, you know, the doohickey. The beta wave that's making them calm. But I usually, I usually put more than one beta wave in. There's a duck up here too. What's an albino? The albino one? What are you doing up here? These stores are not for you. Oh, now the other Deathclaw's coming up. Oh yeah, that reminds me, people don't seem to do a good job with setting up caravans. Well, mine's a little crazier than normal, but they're still pretty neat and clean. You know, A to B to C. That's what you want to do. Because I mean, if later on you want to change something, or you know, one of the guys has disappeared and you need to go straighten it out or set a new guy on that path because the other one got killed, because they do get killed once in a blue moon. Like I did have one going to Boston Airport. Where's the line? It's not there because the guy's probably dead or fighting somebody. See? No line. And that's why you need to keep them neat and clean, so that you can tell when, you know, some crazy shit's happening. See how they go off the map? Because I've got caravans running to Bar Harbor and back. I'm gonna have them running to Nuka World in a minute. With my other characters, I think I got one running there. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's tips and tricks. Hope you enjoyed it.